What's up, guys? It's Oblivious Gamer here. And well, today I just wanted to briefly talk about the upcoming Naruto game, which is Naruto cross Boruto Ultimate Ninja Connections. Now, personally, I'm like not too excited about the game. Like, I might get it if I'm feeling like it when it comes out. I might not get it. I'm not in the hype train or anything about the game. But what I do want to talk about the game is the marketing. I feel Bandai Namco really has been fumbling with this game. The game hasn't, or well, whoever is marketing the game, they haven't done a good job of showing the game as to why this game is very different or why its own game. Because for a lot of people, you look at it and it's like, well, it looks like Storm 4, so why should I pay $60 for just Storm 4 with more characters? Or the other argument is, why not just release all the new characters as an updated version for Storm 4 and just charge $20, $30 for the expansion? Kind of like how they did with Boruto, if I'm not mistaken, for Storm 4. Or like they added a bunch of characters, and I think the name changed eventually and they released it as like a Boruto expansion. So I can see a lot of people's point about like, why not just do that? I feel the game hasn't been doing a good job of like showing the differences, because I know they increased the frame rate, new characters, new animations, different modes. Like, it's kind of its own game, but they really haven't done a good job of saying, hey, this is a new iteration or a better version of that game. This is why you should spend $60. A lot of times I've been seeing it's up to people who are hyped for the game or excited for the game to showcase the differences. Like I was seeing somebody was showing, hey, this is how this animation looked in Storm 2 versus how it looks in Connections, because Connections has like over 130 characters. Bandai has just not been doing a good job of like showing you why this is a game that you need to expend $60. Because I've seen people being excited for the game as always, and I've seen people being like, why should I spend money on this when this could have been an expansion? So I'm seeing both sides, and I feel a lot of it is coming from the bad marketing. And a lot of people are saying the same thing. A lot of people are like, wow, Bandai really has fumbled with the marketing for this game. With the announcement, I remember I saw the announcements, I was like, what is going on here? Like, is this, what is this? And eventually they revealed more and they started showcasing more. It's like, oh, it's its own thing. So they really haven't done a good job conveying. My theory is they're really using the Naruto franchise name as a crutch more than anything. Instead of showing the game, they're just like, well, it's Naruto. Everyone knows Naruto. It's just gonna sell because it has Naruto on it. And also, oh well, it's not just Naruto, it's Boruto, which Boruto has like its own manga, its own anime, and that's more newer than Naruto. So they're like, well, we have the old generation who they know Naruto, and then the new generation, or the younger people who are maybe more into Boruto because that's what they're growing up with or that's what they're seeing. They're like, well, we have them because it says Boruto, so they're probably gonna get it. So I feel they're using the franchise more as a crutch, and they're like believing that, well, the name of the franchise will sell. That's what it will cost the game to sell, which they are right to a certain degree. I feel when it comes to arena fighters, fans will just buy it. I feel most of them sell okay-ish, or at least most of them make their money back because they're just games that are easy to get into. People buy them. It's like, oh, it's One Punch Man. Oh, it's Dragon Ball. Oh, it's Naruto. Oh, it's this anime. Oh, it's this manga. I'm gonna buy it to support my favorite franchise. And they play it for a bit and it's like, oh, I feel satisfied, I'm done. And I feel a lot of arena fighters fall in that category. And that's also why there's also the arena fighter fatigue that we're seeing with a lot of people being kind of tired of them. But they tend to be, from what we can see, they sell enough, probably, which is why it keeps happening. Otherwise, like, if it didn't make its money, why would they keep making so many games arena fighters? Like, there has to be a really good reason why they just keep doing it. Because always as they come out, you see people that like the game, and you also see people that are like, wow, this is horrible. And I feel people are more and more now inclining into being like, well, I'm tired of arena fighters. I want something new. So we'll have to see. Again, I feel with this game, a lot of it is boiling down to just bad marketing, not conveying well what this game is, what are the changes, and how big are the changes. And instead, it's like fans have to be like pointing out the differences. I don't know. I guess it's pretty complicated. But for me, like I said, I'm not hype or, like I said, interested. I might get it, I might not. It depends on on the day when it comes out if it's itching for me or not. Nor do I want to put the game down or to put people who are excited for the game or anything like being like, oh, this is trash. For me, I was just very interested in how this game has been showcased and marketed so far. It's just very interesting and baffling. But yeah, that's all I want to talk about. So there's really been really quiet couple of weeks, at least with stuff that I want to talk about. At the same time, I was moving. I'm finally settled down, so hopefully videos will come out a lot more now that I'm finally in my new place. As always though, guys, it's not just about me. What are your thoughts? This has been Oblivious Gamer, and I hope you'll have a wonderful day or night wherever you are.